What's up, y'all? I'm back. Another boxing topic. I want to talk about Shakur Stevenson. A lot of people have been frustrated with him because he hasn't seemed to find a way to fight Devin Haney. He didn't want to settle for the deal that was supposedly offered to him from Devin Haney in his camp. And now he's going to be fighting someone else that's supposed to be a really good fighter, but I don't know nothing about the guy. I'm not going to drag him like a lot of other people are doing, only because of the lens I'm seeing it from. And I think something that people are forgetting that Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson are both guilty of. And Shakur Stevenson, the main reason why this fight is not happening is one key thing that both Shakur and Devin Haney are guilty of. Friendship. They're friends. They've been friends for a long time. They've been fans of each other for a long time. We know they've sparred in the past. We know what Shakur has been saying and how he's been looking like he's been trying to expose Devin Haney and make it look like Devin Haney is ducking him. But behind the curtains that everybody, is kind of blinded by, I think they're marketing. I think this is just it's a marketing thing, and it's also a way that they can avoid fighting each other without the media exposing them and then saying, hey, these guys are avoiding each other. They're doing this because they don't want to fight because they're friends. This is poor for the sport of boxing. But I think somebody has to be the villain in the situation. Who's the villain in this situation? It's Shakur. Shakur agreed. This is all alleged now. This is all allegedly. This is just my opinion, and this is what I'm thinking is what's really going on between these two guys. In my opinion, the only reason why Regis Prograis will probably be the next opponent for Devin Haney and not Shakur is mainly because they really don't want to fight each other. I even think Bill Haney, he has a lot of love for Shakur, and I think Bill Haney is in on the circus right now. I think he truthfully knows what's really going on. And I feel like he knows that no matter what Shakur is saying, they already agree, like, hey, man, no, do what you got to do, man. Say what you got to say, bro. We good. We still love you, man. We know it's marketing. It's boxing. You got to promote. But let's be real here. We know how they act with black champions compared to any other champion, Mexican or white. They're going to put a lot more extra pressure on black fighters who have belts and a lot faster. They'll throw sanctioning fees on a black champion quick. And if they don't they don't take care of a fee or a sanctioning fee quick, which is something they don't do to other white or Hispanic fighters, except for if you're a PBC fighter. They give them some special privileges. They're the only black fighters that I see with some special privileges, and they can hold their belts hostage for years. But generally, when you make some serious history, they're gonna find you, or they're gonna strip you of your belt, like how they're trying to do Jermell Charlo right now, because he's gonna fight, because he may fight Canelo, or he's going to be fighting Canelo next weekend or this weekend. But to me, it's not fair that they want to just strip him that quick when they ain't even stripped Jermell Charlo of his belt that he's been holding on for how long now? Come on, man. Y'all got to make stuff make sense. But I just feel like Shakur and Devin Haney, they're too good of friends right now to challenge each other. Now, they did say that they will eventually fight. But I feel like this is all staged, in my opinion. Allegedly, this is all staged between Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. So their friendship won't show in this. They would rather sell controversy and drama and make it look like they really hate each other or they don't really like each other. They would rather the media, or rather the viewers like us, the fans of the sport, they would rather us assume that they really don't like each other and they really got beef, rather than us seeing that they are friends and they just don't want to fight each other. But what's going to happen is the same thing that happened between Bud Crawford and Shawn Porter. They were really good friends for a long time. Bud Crawford said years ago, before he even had to, before they pretty much forced him to fight Shawn Porter, Bud Crawford had been said a number of times that, you know, him and Shawn Porter are good friends, and, you know, he don't see himself fighting Shawn Porter, or he don't intend on fighting Shawn Porter because they're good friends. And then who took on the villain route? Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter started calling Errol Spence. He started saying that Bud Crawford was, you know, avoiding the fight. He didn't use the word duck, but he was selling to the public that Bud didn't want to smoke with him. And he was calling him out a number of times until finally Bud was like, all right, man, all right, bro, we're going to do this. The media got involved. They put it to where they made it, you know, he was his mandatory, and they made Shawn Porter fight. You know, Bud still wanted Errol. But I felt like they were using Shawn Porter to help Errol avoid Bud a lot longer. And they all thought, even the media, these quote-unquote experts, they thought they were slick, and they thought Bud wasn't good enough for Shawn Porter. They thought Bud was not going to be able to handle what Shawn Porter brings to the table. And he did. And he stopped Shawn Porter, the only man to do it, to stop him. But then in the aftermath of the fight, you see they, you know, back like the best of friends, or like they were before. But it was already revealed that Bud didn't want to fight him because, you know, they got history. Bud didn't have no friendship or history with Errol. So it was personal. Like the Colorado Bus was saying, it's personal. It was personal with Bud Crawford. That's why he dogged Errol the way he did, because he was not going to hold back on him, which some of y'all can't get in y'all's big old watermelon heads. Bud took it easy on Shawn Porter. But Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson is going to end up in the same situation. I'm not saying the fight is going to turn out the same way, but they will more than likely eventually fight. But it has to be a little more time, because they both respect each other's legacy right now. And if they had it their way, they wouldn't fight each other. I'm just telling y'all right now. They wouldn't fight each other. I don't care what y'all think. I'm convinced that they really don't want to fight each other. It's not just Shakur, you know, with the talking about the contract stuff. I know he's kind of contradicted some things he said, you know, but I only feel like he had to try his best to get the attention off the fact that they are friends, and try to make the public feel like he really do want to smoke with Devin. And this don't mean that Shakur won't smoke with Devin if the fight was to happen. You know, I favor Shakur to beat Devin Haney. I think he's one of the few fighters out there that can actually beat Devin Haney. But this is just marketing right now. I think they have to do this because, you know, I'm not trying to make it about race, but I just know how they treat black fighters. They don't want too many undefeated black fighters just roaming and not really fighting each other. They're going to put some kind of pressure on a couple of undefeated fighters to fight each other. That's just what they do. That's the politic games they will play. They will force fighters that they know are friends to fight each other, because they don't want them to get too comfortable. They don't want to feel like they got it real good, like a Tyson Fury or Canelo Alvarez. You know, while these guys can fight whoever the heck they want to fight. You know, Canelo was going on European tours fighting all these tomato cans, really. Tyson Fury's about to fight Francis Ngannou. He still has yet to fight more other good competition. It's like everybody's they rolling the red carpet out. They writing this. They got scripts for all these other their favorite fighters. But when it comes to these the black fighters, like a Shakur and Devin Haney, oh, they're gonna go through some extra stuff. I mean, look what Devin Haney's going through. He still ain't getting the credit he deserves, and he's been undisputed for a while now. He beat Kambosos twice. He beat Lomachenko. He's about to fight Regis. Tank has been avoiding him. For sure, Tank has avoided Devin Haney. For sure. Tank can say, oh, you know, I mean, no, I want to fight all of them. No, you don't, nigga. You do what they tell you to do. You didn't even have enough confidence to leave Mayweather. As soon as you was about to leave, all of a sudden, oh, no, we're good. We good. Me and Mayweather, we good. All that cheese and shit, man. Shut up. You're a slave, boy. You are their prodigal son, Tank. But at the same time, Tank, you're a slave, too. You know? And I think you need to be a little more brave, Tank. You need to be a little more brave and just start calling out people. When are you going to call out these fighters? Call them out and say, look, I won't smoke with Shakur. I won't smoke with Devin. I won't smoke with T.O. Man up, bruh. But in my opinion, Shakur and Devin, they're just buying time. Because it's not time for them to fight right now. But eventually they will. And it will be a great fight. But it's not time. I don't think neither one of them are ducking each other. They're just riding the wave right now. Riding their own wave, really. So, we'll see what happens, man. But y'all gonna see down the line the point I'm making. And I wish them the best of luck. I wish Devin Haney the best of luck with Regis. That ain't gonna be no easy fight. And he's moving up for the first time, too. Which is already kind of tell you anyway, if he moved up, you know, he wanted to let Shakur do his thing at what, 135, I guess. And then maybe they'll meet at 140. Who knows? Maybe he wants Shakur to try to become undisputed at 135, if that's where he's at right now. But peep game, y'all. Everything ain't what it look like. Everything ain't what it seems like. But we'll see. I say next year, sometime next year, Devin Haney and Shakur may fight. Over and out.